What's up, everybody? It's YL with Blockchain Academics. We're going to go into our Bitmex trading competition. What we're going to do is, and hopefully we could do it together. Hopefully you guys will want to join on this profitable journey. We're going to turn 0.2, as you guys can see here, into 2 Bitcoins. We're going to 10x our balance. We're going to 10x our balance from 0.2 to 2 Bitcoin. And then from there, we're going to go 2 Bitcoins to 20. But that's going to be, the next video after we accomplish the first challenge, which is 0.2 Bitcoin to 2 Bitcoin. So make sure to subscribe. If you don't already have a Bitmex account, you can join below. You save 10%, I believe, on fees. And join below Bitmex, and we can just we can bang out this strategy together, and then hopefully both of us will 10x our accounts. And I'm going to be doing this at least once minimum a week. I'll be sharing my account balance live with you guys, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. And I think another day of the week we'll do some trades together. So I'll go live for a few hours or something like that, and then we'll just try and catch some trades. Or when I see a signal coming on beforehand, I'll go live, and then we can catch that signal together and then kind of play that out. So as you guys can see right now, I've already started this, but P2, P2, 3, it's not that big of a difference since we're going to 2 Bitcoins. Or we can go to 2.1 Bitcoin just to get over that mark. Or, 2.1, 2.3. It would just be 2.1. So as you can see here, I started at almost 2.2. I had over 2 Bitcoins in my account. And then my trading coach is like, why don't you play with like 1% of your of your account, of your trading capital, and try and 10x that, and then try and 10x that. So take P2 to 2 Bitcoins, and then take 2 Bitcoins to 20 Bitcoins. So that is what we are going to be doing here over the next couple weeks, months. I'm not sure how long this will take us, but 20 Bitcoins, even if it takes the year, that is, it's very profitable. We're going to try and do this as quick as possible, but with a lot of less risk, obviously. So I'm just going to post this in our Discord. Make sure you're in our Discord as well. You can see all of our videos we post daily, and then you won't miss anything as well. So what we're going to be doing is, first of all, I'd highly recommend you to make like an Excel sheet. So I have an Excel sheet right here on the right. As you can see, I'm going to share this with you guys. I started another account with, just lost my train of thought. I started another account with Bitmex. So I have 2 accounts, and both of those accounts are at P2. The one with P2 I haven't touched, and then one with like slightly over P2, I started tracking. So this is almost about 20%. Maybe even a lot less than that, but I know that I've missed some of the bigger moves because I would have been at my computer. And you also, so with taking on a challenge, you want to decide like what is your time frame, in my opinion, and what's your strategy. I mean, you could try to trade all the time frames, and you might try and trade whatever type of pattern you see, or whatever signal you get. But for me, I'm sticking on the 3-minute. The 3-minute allows me to at least expose myself to 1 to 2, maybe 3 trades at max in a day, trading on the 3-minute. And that's what I like to do on the other Bitmex account that I have, which is at P2, and I'll be updating that account as well. I'm going to be trading that on the 15-second. So I'm going to be trading on the 15-second, and this is what this is the indicator that I'm going to be using. So this is on the 3-minute. As you can see, it's been super profitable. And what it does is it's a combination of the parabolic SAR, of Consensio, and moving averages. So, and it's still in the beta. This specific indicator version, this firmware, I guess, this version is still in the beta testing software, so it's not released. If you guys are interested, you can send me a message. and it's highly profitable. It depends on what kind of capital you're trading. One trade will cover it, and tenfold. So depends on what kind of capital you guys are trading. But this is what I'm going to be doing on the 3 minute, and we're on the 3 minute right now, and this is Bitcoin. So on the 3 minute, Bitcoin short, and there's different strategies to take. This is pretty far extended from the moving average. So if I take this area, and if I got the short here, I mean, you can see that the moving averages were coming down, and it got rejected here. There are lower highs put here, a lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So you might have we can take the rectangle. So after noticing like break of market structure, and you can definitely go to a smaller time frame, and then you can see that this actually here got the short on the 1 minute. So you got the short on the 9,700, or if you want to stick to your 3 minute and not check other time frames and kind of just check on your 3 minute analysis, taking the short here, you can maybe take 10%, 20%. You see, as far as this, it's away from the moving average. I wouldn't go hard on this. You can also see your position entry on this on the indicator as well. So there's 10,000 initially, but this is including leverage, and you can see that there's an estimated risk of 1.2%. This would be your stop loss area. And I wouldn't put a hard stop. So you can see here, it kind of went to stop hunt, and then it got shut down. So I wouldn't put a hard stop here. You can also place a stop here, and I wouldn't go further away from the ocean. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't wait for it to get past that. And that's just me. That's how I'm playing it. So the 3 minute has been great. Another way to enter. So if you didn't enter here, this in the beach area is where I would be shorting, because it is a short signal. So let me just take out the brush. So I would be shorting all here, and I could be taking profit here, take profit here, take profit here, take profit here, take profit here. So shorts, maybe I got an early, maybe I got an early here, maybe I added to my position, held it out, trimmed, shorted more, trimmed, shorted more, trimmed, and maybe I could short more. Literally, this is where I'd be shorting on the 3 minute. I could take a short here on the 3 minute, because that's what the setup is telling me. But as you can see here, this is getting lighter. Is getting lighter here. So it's signaling me that I should be trimming more, I believe. So like I said, it's still on beta, and I'm still testing this. So as soon as I get the hang of it slightly more, I will be using more leverage. But let's look at the previous signals. This was a huge one, 8,900 to almost 10 grand, so $1,000 move. This short, like I said, with these signals, sometimes you get like a whipsaw, because you're not going to win every signal. You're not going to win every trade. That would be crazy to think that. So this is the actual trade that I took. I remember this one. It went short here. I waited to get in. I shorted, got an instant profit. So you can put an instant like stop loss or break even stop loss, or even in profit stop loss, and you would have exited here. And then I did actually get stopped. So I did lose this one. As you can see on my trading track, this was 512. I lost about 2% there. That's the maximum I'll lose. So this was 512. You see, May 12th. I lost there, and I actually didn't play this. So even though I've made some big gains, I've missed some really big moves just because I haven't been around, or I've been doing some other things. So I'm going to make this a priority to make this challenge and come live with you guys and show you my positions. You guys can take positions with me. You guys can obviously follow along and take trades. So take a look at this one. If you got in short here, you got an instant profit, you got an entry, re-entry, ability to re-enter or add to the position, and then that dropped. So you can see here, this is where I would get rid of everything. If I shorted here, re-entered here, shorted here, trimmed here, shorted here, I would sell everything here. And you even got another short opportunity here from 88.99 to 8,200. So these signals have worked amazingly. And you do get ones that don't work out, and your losses are cut very quickly. But your winners, they run. Your winners really run. And I haven't found any system that honestly does better than MSR, that does better than it. And you can see that you see your winners just run here, and it always allows you to re-enter, as you can see here. If you weren't long, if you weren't long from here, you could have literally re-entered here, trimmed, here, trimmed. You could trim, but you'd always want to be, once you're long, you'll want to hold like 50% of that position. You're not going to sell all of it because you should be long. So it comes back down, you buy more, trim, buy more, trim. This is where you sell all of it, not all of it, but a majority of like 50% of it, because when I'm saying trim 10, 20, 30%, but you trim 50%, you're holding, you buy more, trim. This is where it's getting uncertain. You can see like a dark cloud. This has been a long trend as well. This is on the 3-minute. Should be a day trade, and this trend has been holding. Buy, trim, buy, but you need to be very wary here. Trim, buy, trim. This is an upmarket. You know that saying, you're the trim, the trend is your friend. This is literally perfect example of this. Buy, trim, look at this sweet buy. You have your buy orders here. You have to have your buy orders ready, and then it's just jumping up. It's just jumping up, just jumped up. That was a huge run. That was a huge 3-minute call, and just that call itself could have brought me to I could have 100%ed my P2, my P2 to P4, but I didn't. I wasn't following my system at the time, so did not get into that trade. But now I've held myself accountable, and also by doing so, in addition to that, I've made this challenge public. So I'm at P2327, and we're going to take this to 2 Bitcoins. And then from 2 Bitcoins, we're going to take that to 20 Bitcoins. And then I'm going to give them away a few Bitcoins out to the channel. And then we're going to keep doing the 2 to 20 Bitcoin, 2 to 20 Bitcoin, 2 to 20 Bitcoin. And we're all going to get rich. That's the goal. And then Bitcoin is going to be $100,000. So that's today's video. Just a quick overview on what we're going to be doing, and that's a Bitcoin Bitmex challenge from P2 to 2 Bitcoins, from 2 Bitcoins to 20 Bitcoins, and we're going to be updating this every week. Every week I'm going to be sharing my stats. Every week I'm going to be sharing my crypto, my Bitmex account balance, so you guys can see that. So that's pretty much it for today. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Thank you guys for watching.